In this architecture, I'm looking for something that looks like mob, the vessels that have to be empty. You can see the vapor of darkness all over it there, look. But I'm looking for the vessels. It says they always hide it in plain sight. If you go down, look at all them faces of the pagan idols. That's stealing your vapor. This whole street, when you come into town, you come out drained, you all feel drained. They're after taking your vapor into them stones. The Lord says they have not been emptied from vessel to vessels. There's the bull cult. The bull is the god of Canaanite, god of Cain. Cain killed Abel, child sacrifice. So there's the bull cult there, look. And then a bit further down you can see what look like air vents underground. They look like the inside of a jet propulsion. So on this architecture somewhere there will be what the vessels that have not been emptied. Moab has not been emptied from vessel to vessel. Moab is Molech. Molech is Cain, Canaanite god of child sacrifice. Now you look over here, you see the red hand is reversed right next to the bull, the skulls of the bull cult. And then if you look up here, you see Pax Romanus. That's the axe. That's what you are. You are to be. The Lord says you spare the rod, you spoil the child anyway. So some of it is true. There's the Roman Empire conquered everyone, and then it was conquered by Christianity, by Jesus. The Romans didn't even want to kill Jesus, but the Jews forced them to do it. So we're led to believe. So there you have Pax Romanus, the fascists. You see the axe, smash them with the axe, or sometimes it has a spear and a whip, and then bind them into slavery, into bondage. And then you have the harp, but there's only 5 strings on that harp. The harp is sovereignty, so he took half your knowledge away, the strings of enlightenment and all that. So you're only getting half the story. Look, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 12 on the sovereign seal or something. And if you look at that wing there, you can see a bit of water dripping off it. Look. See that water drop? I wonder if that's the vapor being stolen from you when you're going out shopping. The Lord's people will inherit the land. This is the work of Cain. Cain slew Abel. The Lord says to him, your sacrifice is not acceptable to me. Why have you killed Cain? So basically it's probably a metaphor for when, I'm not saying it is, I'm throwing this out there, that when Cain built the 4 cities and all that, and he took a tool upon a stone, he started to steal the life of his brothers, Abel, and he started to be worn out and he started to die. So the very generation since then has been worn out and died until the resurrection, when the dragon spews out the water trying to flood the woman or something like that. When the red dragon, Michael and the archangels go up into heaven and get him in his lays. It's in the book of Revelations, you have to see that. So there's the red hand of Callahan there. Well, you see above it you have some headerboard from the Republic, look, standing there like Napoleon with his left hand inside, look. That's the Mason symbol, and here you have the sword. The sword is, they broke that sword, I'd say, because the sword is the Lord. The Lord said the sword, Jesus has the sword, and there it is, look. They broke that sword. They ripped that sword down. But there's actually the sword in the hand up there, look. And what we have around here, see, this is all idolatry. Angels are spirits, and good angels don't have any interest in the carvings and the brass idols. Another word for the hoard is a brass, so they're brass idols. So the vessel, it must, because they probably get invaded by the spirit, these people in the cults, that's what the whole